Jerry and I are sitting here with Kelly Estabrook, the director of Spring Meadows Academy, and we talked a couple weeks ago. We started talking about some ways to talk to the church and the larger community about Spring Meadows and Spring Meadows Academy and our relationship and things about it that are helpful, and purposes and dreams and visions and goals and all sorts of things like that. And so we thought one way to do that would be just talk a little bit on camera and let people look at it.
I have a question.
Good.
When did Spring Meadows Academy start?
We start after Labor Day.
Start after Labor Day.
So September 2nd and 3rd. We have 2 programs. So we will start on the 2nd and the 3rd, right after Labor Day. So coming up.
Okay. And how many years is
this? This is our 6th year.
6th year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Let's talk a little bit about the beginning, purpose, and vision. We were both around when that started, and we really wanted Spring Meadows Academy to be an outreach of the Spring Meadows Church of Christ, and that's been one of our most effective outreaches through the years. But we've also dealt with some challenges as we've gone along. All humans do. It's part of being human, I suppose. And so we kind of decided this year to really spend more time on focusing on it as an outreach, on the relationship we have with each other as a church and as a school, and trying to make that as healthy as we can. Talk a little bit about the makeup of the school, how many students we've got this year, and things like that.
8 classes Monday, Wednesday, 8 classes Tuesday, Thursday, so we've added, so this is the largest we've been. We have 186 students combining all class days together. So this is the largest amount of students that we will be able to reach and families that we will have contact with. This is also our largest year of staff. We've had some staff changes and some people leave and some people drop from 4 days to 2 days. So because of just the nature of it, now that we're done with hiring, we have a total of 29 people on staff, which is the largest that we have ever had for staff numbers. So we are busting at the seams this year.
So y'all come in, how many classrooms do y'all use in the building?
We use almost every classroom on the Bible class wing except for one.
Okay. So y'all come in and take over this wing basically and redo everything, and we have different carpets down and different paint on walls and different bulletin boards up, and we have the most beautiful education wing that I've ever seen in a church because of that, so we appreciate that. We share classrooms though, and so if teachers, and obviously if you've got 2 people, 3 people, a Wednesday night teacher, a Sunday teacher, and a Tuesday, Thursday teacher, and a Monday, Wednesday teacher.
Yes, and there's children's Bible hour, and
you've got a bunch of different uses for it, so we've got to share this space well.
Yes.
I remember when I was growing up, we had Sunday morning Bible class and Wednesday night Bible class, and sometimes you'd have conflict between the Wednesday night teacher and the Sunday morning teacher.
Don't touch my classroom.
Yeah, don't mess my bulletin board.
My bulletin board, yeah.
So with 5 or 6 people using classroom, obviously you're going to have that from time to time. But I know you are doing your very best, and we're trying to do our very best to try to share this space.
That's what we want. We just had our meeting with our staff to kind of kick stuff off, and I definitely told them that we are here as a mission of the church. This is a work of Spring Meadows. We want everyone to be comfortable being affiliated and representing the church here, and we do. We want it to be a work of the church so that we are truly sharing the space and are all using this space for one ultimate goal. So we definitely went over if there's a Bible class teacher that needs additional space, we don't want them to feel like they can't represent what they're doing in class. We will provide a bulletin board. We will clear a bulletin board. So definitely we want to make sure that the space is represented for both the school and church activities.
So when you get a lot of people together and a lot of personalities together, obviously with 20-something teachers, you'll have conflict even among teachers sometimes. If everybody ever has a question, they hear something, oh, I heard Spring Meadows Academy is doing this or is going to do that, how do they find out what's really happening?
Come to me and hopefully I'll have the answer. If not, I'll find out.
Okay, so if they have a question, just ask, right?
Just ask. Yes.
And you're not going to be angry or bite their head off or slap them or anything like that?
Not at all. I love Spring Meadows and I love the school. And so I want it to be the best that it can be for both worlds. I want this to be a true outreach for us. I want it to be impactful in the community. I want us to be good representatives of this church. I want us to be good stewards of it. So I'm excited. I think the staff is excited. So I think we're really kind of starting fresh in our 6th year and kind of taking on a new look, and definitely driving home that this is a mission and our sole and ultimate purpose. Even though we want to teach academics and we want them to be prepared, our sole purpose needs to be, at the end of the day, teaching these families and these little ones about God.
Jerry, talk a little bit about our big day on September the 9th.
September the 9th.
September
Oh, yeah, September the 9th.
September the
7th. I'm glad you got your calendar out
That's
there.
what I do.
It's going to be a wonderful day at Spring Meadows, because that's going to be the day, recently we said a great thank you to all of our kids that are in elementary school through college age, but this is going to be a day specifically for our preschoolers. Now, it won't be just our SMA, but our focus is going to be on our SMA students, their moms and dads, so they can, and the grandparents. We want all of them to come to be a part of this special day where we recognize our teachers, and we recognize Kelly as being
Kelly?
the lead.
Kelly, how about that?
Me and Kelly, that's it. The lead lady in charge. And all of our children that day, it'll be a special day at our worship service that morning at 9 o'clock service.
We're going to welcome them and let them know they're loved by this
Exactly.
church, and pray for them, and maybe have something for them that day. We're working
Exactly.
toward that as well, and maybe some other big, exciting news that day that we're looking forward to. Been blessed in the past, looking
Yes,
forward
we
to the
have.
future, and God's been good to us. And we ask everyone viewing this to pray for us, and let's all work together to be a team to excite this community in this area for the Lord and His work. And we thank you for listening today.